and welcome to my garden and the dinosaurs who live there. I'm hiding indoors today because we've got storms here in Scotland. It is Saturday the 6th of April and I thought it was about time I started my single seed potato here. And this is part of a challenge that's set every year by Steve House from Digwell Greenfingers YouTube channel, and the idea is he will distribute everyone involved a single seed potato, and our challenge is to see how many potatoes we can grow from this. This is the third year I think I've taken part, and I've done okay. Several people have grown many more than me, but it's great fun trying to sort of increase what I managed to get year on year. So yeah, it's about time I got this little potato prepared to get started in this challenge. So the objective is to grow as many potatoes as possible from your single seed potato, and the method that pretty much everyone in the challenge uses is to cut up the potato into pieces, each piece having a chit or an eye on it, and then initially planting those potato pieces into separate pots and letting them grow into little plants before they then transplant them into larger pots. And I'm going to do the same again. It's a tried and tested method. Last year I think I got out of one single potato an amazing 20 pounds of potatoes. It's just, I mean, it blows my mind even thinking about it now. That wasn't the most, by the way. There was several people that got substantially more than that out of one seed potato. The way that we do it, there's a little bit more effort involved rather than, you know, just chitting potatoes and plopping them in a bucket or a bed and letting them grow. But it is really amazing what you can get from one of these. Now, I've sort of talked up what you can do, so hopefully I'll be successful this year. But yeah, so the first thing that I'm going to do is just mark up this potato so that I know how many pieces I'm going to cut it into, because there seems to be quite a lot of chits on this one, which I'm quite excited about. So, oh, and we know, by the way, that this, we don't know what the variety is, but we do know it's a main crop. So this will not be or the plants that this comes from will not be harvested until October time, I would imagine, assuming that they go on that long and they don't look like they're needing to be harvested. So yeah, so I've got my trusty Sharpie, and what I'm going to do, I mean, if I just show you, you can see that there's quite a lot of chits. I've chitted this since I got it a few weeks ago, so I've got a good idea of where little plants are going to grow from, but it's a wee bit tricky trying to, you know, cut it up without you know, cutting through a chit or whatever. So I'm going to just mark out these. So there's one there, and there's one there, and there's obviously this big one. But there's that little one though. There's a little one there though. And there's a little one there. And then down at this end, there's a big one there. That's not a chit. So have I missed any? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, the poor potato getting drawn over, 5, 6. So that's a good number to start, I have to say. How am I going to cut this up then? So I think that's all. That's not a chit. That's one, that's one. I mean, I've even seen some people in the past cut through a large chit like this one. But I think what I will do with that is I will plant that individually and then maybe take cuttings if I get multiple sort of stems from it. Anyway, right, so this is sort of the fun part. Clean knife. Now down at the bottom here we've just got this single one, so I think that's nice and easy. I will just do that. So that's one. And then we've got one here that is on its own. So how am I going to do this? That way. This is when it gets fun. So let me just do that and do that and you don't want to squish the chits while you're doing it, of course, and do that. So we just need to come on, what's holding you? There. Okay, I got a wee bit of a wee slice there. I'll just take off. Right, so that's another bit of potato. Now this one's got quite a lot of potato associated with it, so I'll just do that. So that's another. And then we've got little bits here, so I'm not used to doing such little pieces, but so we've got 3 bits here. So I think I'll just cut straight down there. And that gets that one. It's only a dinky. And then we've got these 2. There. Okay, so there you have it. I have my single seed potato cut up into 6 pieces. This is obviously the largest chit. I'm excited about this one because I might be able to get some cuttings from it, but I don't know until it starts growing. I don't think that's going to, I don't know whether that's going to be another one there. I think I'll just leave it at that. I won't be greedy and we'll see what we get. So what do I do now? I'm going to leave these just with the cut sides exposed just over 24 hours, and tomorrow I'm going to come back and I am going to, oh, there's another wee bit of potato that I cut. Tomorrow I'm going to pot these up and into little pots, so I'll bring you back when I'm doing that. Okay, it's the next day now and I'm outside. I've brought the little cut pieces of potato outside. Should be able to see they're a lot drier now than they were when I freshly cut them yesterday. So what I'm now going to do is take each of these 6 pieces and put them in their own individual pot, and I'm going to leave them in there to grow and give me little plants. Then I'll take them forward to the next step. So I've got some pots here, a variety of sizes, and I am the compost I'm using, it's a combination of cocoa coir and spent compost, and I've mixed some fish blood and bone in there as well. So I'll just take each of the pieces in turn. I'll have the chit upwards, and then I will top it up. Just like that. Pop in a label. And I'm going to put these into the polytunnel to grow on. I'll make sure they have a little water as well. Righty-tighty, that's my 6 pots, each containing a piece of my original seed potato. These are going to go in the polytunnel now, and I will keep you posted as to their progress. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. And I'd just like to say a quick good luck to everyone else that's taking part in the challenge. And for now, I will say bye bye.